Most determined. Sounds like Moon Breeder, really. Our guest is with the antecedent and the solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? But Tataru knows Moon Breeder. And given that this has to do with dragons, it's probably a Merrick's second in command, right? If I had to guess. Yeah, Lucia.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. I believe the two of you have met.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragon Star burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragon Star is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard-Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life. Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard-Soma had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard-Soma. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
Yeah.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Forgive me if I state aught which you already know, but I would ensure you understand the nature of your destination. Oof. As Urianger started, what we call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius Van Belsar attempted to seize control of Mordona. So massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. So, I didn't realize it was Midgard summer in like the trailer video. Good to know. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day. Midgard Solmir, legendary guardian of Silvertear Falls, burst forth and from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. In what would later become known as the Battle of Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's ceruleum engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. The same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into a desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing aether for miles around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center, a constant reminder of that faithful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Amaric's wishes, our Doman allies would have been standing watch over the keeper of the lake, and it would be wise to speak to them before investigating the wreckage itself. Be careful, my friend. We know not what danger awaits you within. Now then, let's not neglect our own tasks. There's so much to be done, and precious little time to do it. Speak with the Doman Watch in Mordona. Oh, is that just like right outside? It would be. Alright. We're actually going to call it quits here, because my alarm went off and I have to take the kids to school. But I had a great time with you guys today. Thank you again, Ada, for all your help with the various primals. It would have been needlessly long and complicated without you. And I'm going to like wonder in the back of my mind whether I should have fought them legitimately with a level sync, or if it was okay to just speed through them like that. Because the fights were kind of interesting, but everyone's seen those 100 times, right? Either way, we got the important part. They were back and then we killed them. Wait, am I still in the Rising Chorus? I seem to be. Okay, we're not quitting just yet. You're in luck, sir. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Castrum Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake, though I cannot say for certain at this distance. I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. The Castrum supply lines have been cut off for some time. I'd wager they're in desperate needs of spare parts and other equipment. So it's true then, the Ishgardians honestly fear that the worm might rise again? Well, from here it seems rather unlikely, but if it's assurance they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done. The creatures which inhabit the wreckage and the aforementioned Garleans won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I'd advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrius, then climb to the top. It's the only viable approach, I'd say. Ow. Kitty scratching. Alright, yeah, I definitely don't have time to complete this quest, I guess. So, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next Friday, we're going to take on the Keeper of the Lake. And it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Thank you so much for the stream. Thank you for watching. I had a great time.